Hi everyone. Well, it's been a couple of weeks since I've been doing anything here for my YouTube video. Last video I put up was telling you about my dog Bodhi, who was very ill. And it had looked for a while there that maybe he had been recuperating, and he didn't. And he passed away just a day or two after that video. And I was just devastated. I mean, I'd had him for 10 years. He was 13 years old, but I had him for 10. And he had been an abused dog, very abused, and suffered with post-traumatic syndrome. And my late husband and I, we just loved him unconditionally for all those years. And he was just the sweetest, sweetest little dog. And so that left such a hole in my heart. And my son, God bless him, said, "Mom, you need to get another dog. You know, you're saying how empty the house is without Bodhi. Go to the shelters, just look." And I said, "Sean, there's no way I'm going to find a dog that's not a puppy and that's not too old, that doesn't shed and that's under 25 pounds, because everybody wants that dog." And he said, "Well, just look, you know, just get out and look." So I had promised him that. So, okay, I started looking. And I couldn't find anything. I did my county, another county, Northern California, and I didn't find anything that was suitable. And I looked like 3-4 times a day. Next day I looked again in the morning, looked in the early afternoon, nothing. And that night I looked again after dinner. And there on the page that I had just looked at earlier in the day was a blank spot. I said, "This new dog," and they said, "Oh, well, he was shy." And I took a chance and I just hit on the blank spot, and up came this picture of this real cute little guy. And my heart just opened up just seeing his picture. And I thought, oh my goodness. And then I read his story, and he had been abandoned by his owners, just left behind. And so at that point I said, I've got to have this dog. So next morning my friend and I, Kay, drove to the shelter, get there at least a half an hour before the gate opened to let people in. And they told me that would be a good thing to do, because I had called them. I had written them that night, and they got back to me, said he was still available. The next morning I called before 9 to try to get somebody to say, "Please hold him." But they couldn't hold him. But they did suggest I get there really early. So I got there really early, and they brought him out. And oh my God, I just loved him. In fact, my friend Kay said, if you didn't adopt him, I was going to adopt him. So adorable. All he wants to do is get tummy rubs and cuddle. He is the sweetest, sweetest dog. And he makes me smile. And you know, if I start thinking about Bodhi, I start getting teary again. But then little Riley comes up to me and starts snuggling and wanting attention. And it's amazing. I think the universe just sent him to me for my own healing. And I think we're healing each other right now. So I just wanted to put you up to date with what's been going on and why I haven't been online. But now today, Riley has finished his antibiotics and he's doing great. And the weather's miserable. It was very foggy and damp and cold. And so I thought, oh, you know what? I'm caught up with everything. And I have dinner probably already prepared because I have leftover crab cake. So I thought, I'm going to do a video. I'm going to just take the time and do a video and get back into my little bit of a routine. So what I'm going to do today is open up this new deck that I got. And it's another oracle deck. I have 2 oracle decks, but like the Sibylla, but I wanted some oracle decks that were more aligned to my spiritual training, which is more of, you know, I grew up as a Catholic, and then as I got older, I went into more of the Eastern practices, not the Eastern religions, not Hinduism, not Buddhism, but using the practices, the yoga, the meditations, all the practices of those religions. And so I wanted some oracle cards that were more aligned to the masters of my current following, you know, what I do these days. So one has come in, and I've got another one here, and I've got, I think, 2 more coming. So I'm going to do text. Some of these you probably have all seen, because I think that they've been around a while, but I need practice doing the videos, so bear with me, and some of you may not have seen them. And so hold on, and I will be back in a few minutes as soon as I adjust the camera. Stay tuned, I won't be too long. Well, this is the deck that I just got a little while ago, but haven't opened yet. It's called Buddha, Wisdom, Shakti Power, Introduction and, let's see, Greetings to Permanent and yeah, Greeting to Permanent Impermanence by Laura Sante. And it's called Buddha, Wisdom, Shakti Power. And it's deck and book. So let's open it and see what we have here. Now I know some of the high gods of Buddhism and Hinduism, but I'm not familiar with all of them. And I thought, and I know some things about both religions, but there's a lot I don't know. So I thought these decks would help me. So Buddha, Wisdom, Shakti Power. That's the book. Nice, sturdy box here. Oh, love the backs of the cards. Aren't they pretty? That's really pretty. And this is the booklet. And they have Ganesh. Now I know about Ganesh. In fact, I have a little Ganesh sitting here somewhere on my tarot altar. And green Tara, I know about her. And they have the chakras. But I know there are some in here I don't know. Power, the Tantra. I know what Tantra is, but I've never had it in my part of my studies. Okay. And Vishnu I know. Oh, it's going to be fun reading about these goddesses. The Medicine Buddha I know. Okay. Well, there's much to learn here. Much to learn. And here's a lovely quote from Rumi. It says, "In your light I learned how to love. In your beauty how to make poems. You dance inside my chest where no one else sees you, but sometimes I do, and that sight becomes this art." Rumi from the Book of Love. Yeah, he wrote all these love poems to his teacher. Okay. Now let's see what we have in the deck. Yeah, I'm looking for some decks, oracle decks, where I can just draw a card and make that my contemplation or my thought of the day. And I thought that this and some of the other ones that I've ordered would be very good for that. So let's see what we have here to start with. We have the infant Ganesh, who I know to be the remover of obstacles. It says, "Call on Ganesh to remove obstacles in your life." A lovely card. I love the colors. The beautiful soft colors. And here's the green Tara, the Bodhisattva of compassion in action. Compassion with action yields results. Wow, I wonder if they're all this beautiful. And here's the chakras and the 4 guardian angels. Call upon the guardians of our psychic energy. And here's Para, the ancient tantric mother goddess. Now she's one I wasn't familiar with. Mother energy pours forth her life. Again, I love the colors that they use in these cards. I mean, they have good color, but they're not like shockingly colorful. They have enough subtle colors in them that just make them very pleasant to look at. This is the red Dakini who dances in white Mahakala's heart. Love is the most powerful force of all. Oh yes. Kubera, patron of the arts. No, I should know that one with all my work in pottery and with crystals and making jewelry. Patron of the arts, be a creator of abundance. Well, who wouldn't want that, right? Here's Kali Kroma Nagma's mandala mansion. Stand firm to cut through tension, doubt, and fear. That's a very, very good aphorism for any day. And here's Kali Troma Nagmo, goddess of time. Conquer ignorance and delusion through helping others. Oh yeah, I always remember my teacher saying, when you think things are bad, find somebody worse than you and go give them help and you'll forget about yourself. Very good wisdom. And here's Skull Cup of the inner offering. Giving creates a flow of health and love. Absolutely. There's a lot to study in these cards too. Padmasambhava, the 8th century Mahasiddha, wild man. Intense practice yields great results. Well, I have found that to be true. I have found there was a time in my life when I was part of a mastery program and I was going 2 weeks a month and staying at an ashram and meditating and doing yoga 10 hours a day, made great strides. It does work, but you have to put in your time. It's like anything else. You have to exercise all those spiritual muscles. Now here's Princess Mandarava, the first wife of Padma Sambhava. Sometimes love changes the course of a life. Yes, I'm finding it right now when loving this little puppy dog and him loving me back. Wow. The ecstatic Dakini, lion-headed Simha Mukha. Old age brings wisdom and fierce certainty. Well, that's good, because I'm 79 years old. I would hope that I've learned something along the way. And here's the brilliant mind of Ushnisha Vijaya. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing these right. Goddess of long life. The path of the intellect can yield a long life. Again, look how beautiful these cards are. I love the quiet red tones. They're more like a rust mixed with red. They're just beautiful. Here's Durga, the warrior goddess, dispeller of darkness. Become a warrior to dispel the darkness. Absolutely. Here's devotee offering his gift of song. Your skills are the gifts you can share with others. And here's Amoghasiddhi, Buddha, guardian of the north. Cultivating a well-rounded personality brings fearlessness. Some of these I've never heard of. Lalita Tripura Sundari, the playful red goddess. Life will be an adventure if you let it unfold from within. Well, these are very good. Vishnu, God preserver of the celestial realm. The life force within us is the same power that created the universe. I absolutely believe that to be true. And 1,000-armed Avalokiteshvara, he who looks compassionately upon the earth. Quiet compassion is sometimes the best course. Yes. I mean, you can get into a quiet meditation just looking at some of these cards. Vajra Sattva, father of the 5 Buddha families. You are fine the way you are. Absolutely. Prajnaparamita, wisdom goddess of the 3 times. The writings of great beings have the voice of God within. Absolutely. Vajrapani Hayagriva, guardian of the temple gate. Use your strength to help someone who is struggling. Medicine Buddha, the lapis lazuli healer king. Sometimes it is good to seek help from others. That's true. A lot of people are very good at giving, but they have a very hard time receiving. Good wisdom there. And the Sri Yantra, the very sacred Sri Yantra. Cosmic map to your true, playful, laughing self. When feeling disheartened, stop and watch a child at play. Or a puppy. Vajra Varahi, enlightened sky dancer of the Kundalini, what ignites the fire inside you. Look within. Oops, I almost skipped one there. Mantra seed syllable of the goddess Vajra Varahi. Words have great power. Use them for the greater good. There's so much you can contemplate on any card, and also use what they say as a guide that day to put it into practice that day. Dorje Drola, the crazy wisdom, wrathful Buddha. Let go of being logical. A higher wisdom will guide you. That's true. I always remember my teacher saying, God is not logical. Practicing Chod or Chod. Extend your awareness to the energetic edges of or boundaries of the universe. On Imp, one of the 8 classes of demons. Choose positive thoughts that will chase away the devil. Yeah. Be the light and you attract the light, right? Akshobhya, I wish I knew how to pronounce these. In the realm of the eastern pure lands, objective focused observation illuminates the truth. Dance with Ganesh, remover of obstacles. Give yourself over to joy and your life will flow. Absolutely. Joy is a choice. You can't help what happens to you, but you can help how you receive it and how you deal with it. Yes, joy is a choice. Yesha Sogayal or Giyal, Wisdom Lake Queen. Celebrate the creative feminine energy and the vitality of life. Vajra Kilaya, the magician. What you identify with becomes who you are. So much symbolism in that card. Wow. Garuda, protector from the serpent race. Raise your eyes to a bird in flight to connect to the divine. Pretty, pretty colors. And this is the white Tara. Offers liberation. Be your quiet listening, you can liberate others from fear. By your quiet listening, you can liberate others from fear. Padampa Senge, I guess, the cremation ground dwelling tantric master. Be courageous. Anything life gives can be an inspiration. That's so true. That's so true. That's why Buddha sat under that Bodhi tree, because he knew it wouldn't matter where he was, wherever he was, his karmas or whatever he was bound to experience would come to him if he just sat under that tree. The river would rise or not. The bees would settle on his head or not. Chakra Samvara, union of wisdom and compassion. Love-making can bring wisdom and compassion or mire us in lust. That's so true. White Mahakala, God of prosperity and wealth. Wish others wealth and happiness and yours will come too. The 8 manifestations of Padmasambhava, the lotus-born one. A great teacher is a treasure. Seek to find one. I was very fortunate to find a couple of great teachers. Vajravarahi's creation, fusion mandala, bliss swirls of delight. Focus on beauty, manifest harmony. Nice. That's a very good mandala to focus, to do fixity exercise, to just focus on the center there. Because at the ashram we had a wonderful mandala with a little red dot, I think, in the middle, and we used to have to sit and practice fixity on that, which helps with meditation. Buddha Dakini, the white Buddha, family of the center. Replace ignorance by studying spiritual teachings. Oh yes. Ratna Dakini, the yellow Buddha, family of the south. Replace pride by knowing that separateness is an illusion. That's true. I've had to work on my prideful nature. And patience. But you know, when you put in the work, you see it, you make strides. Padma Dakini, the red Buddha, family of the west. Replace greed by cultivating discrimination. Karma Dakini, the green Buddha, family of the north. Replace envy by focusing on your accomplishments. I love how they use the green with envy. That's good. And here's Vajra Dakini, the blue Buddha, family of the east. Replace hatred through learning and wisdom. That's true too. Rahula, fierce planetary deity of the sky. Confront the things that scare you the most. I always did that, even as a little girl. You know, I remember when I'd be afraid of something, I would make myself do it. I almost broke my back one time diving off the high diving board with a back dive. And it was a back dive. I landed right on my back, knocked all the wind out of me. But that was what I did as a kid. If I was afraid of something, I would just make myself do it. 8-armed Kuan Yin, Bodhisattva of compassion. When stuck in anger, cultivate compassion. Yes. Beautiful. A fierce Purpa wielding blue Dakini, conduit from the sky to the earth. Be fierce and vanquish whatever is holding you back. Each of these has a thing that you could use as a contemplation for that day. Vajra Varahi, guiding the dead safely through the bardo. Death is only a door. Choose the door leading to the light. And lastly, it's the primordial Buddha, Vajradhara, brilliant sky illuminating the sun. The entire universe manifests out of awareness. Card quality is nice. It's not too thin and it's not too thick. And I love the backs of these cards. So anyways, I hope showing this deck was of some value if you stayed around to see the whole thing. I really like it a lot, and I'll be interesting to see how it compares for me to the other decks I have. I have an angel deck here, and I just found a used Ascended Masters deck that I wanted, because again, I know a lot of the Ascended Masters by name, but a lot I don't know, and I wanted those contemplations. So anyway, I wish you all a wonderful, wonderful day and a wonderful week, and hope all your prayers and wishes come true. Namaste, beautiful people. Thank you for watching.